What's going on, beaches? Smash that motherfucking like button. Smash it. Come on, give me some likes. Come on. Like it. Like my videos. What's up, Cerny? Danny. Nice shirt, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Nice shirt. Looking hot. Looking yoked. That's the fucking jam. What's up, John? Alistair, Rudy, yo, Anna, hello. Yep. Smash that like button. Vicious. Where was you? Where was you? Take a look around. I found my way. I know, right? This guy's pretty fucking good. This guy's got that good sauce. Darkness, everybody. Darkness. Mr. Baggins of the Shire. If you don't know, now you know. Nope. Oh, these nips are hard as shit. Oh, God. When I come in. Where was you? Where was you? Hello. Windorf, my old friend. How swole of you? Yeah. King Darius on Apple Music and Spotify. King Darius. Go follow his shit. Poppin'. Smash that like button. We'll get started in 3, 2. Schwam. 3, 2. Schwam. Swolenormous.
The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. The bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Willkommen. Testing. Testing. Is this mic on? Testing. Testicles. Testing. Testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 1512 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm, because we're not flex, deflex, we all flex our biceps. How are we doing, beaches? What's going on, beaches? How are we doing today? Welcome to the Mancast. Welcome to episode 1512. 1512. We are moving right along, aren't we? We are moving right along. Today, the swole card of the day is hashtag go deeper. That's what she said. Hashtag go deeper. Drop it in the comments. What we got here? Drop hashtag go deeper. What's up, pupsies? Hello, puppet. Go deeper. Go deeper. Go deeper. No, don't go. No. Oh. Boo. All right. Party pooper. Papa Swolio's pooping on the party, everyone. Papa Swolio's pooping on the party. Don't poop on the party. You little beesh. You freaking beesh. God, what a party pooper. Pooping on the party. How dare you? How absolutely you fucking dare you. Pooping on the party. Hashtag go deeper. What'd you smash today? Happy Flex Friday. I hope you are enjoying all the content. Let's see. We got some updates. We got all the podcasts. All the episodes are now up. So we're a day or two behind because this was a tough week. I mean, tough. This was a great week, but we had some shit going down early in the week. So we're back a couple days, but now we're all up to date. Everyone's apparently getting their YouTube notifications. I wonder if it's because YouTube knows that you're parched. I wonder if YouTube knows they're like, oh my God, these people are thirsty as fuck. They are thirsty as fuck. They need to be notified. Hear ye. Papa Swolio, people want the content. fucking live now, man. I'm fucking live. I'm fucking live. Woo! Yeah, buddy. We're live on a Friday. We're live on a Friday. She's freaking out. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I'm calming down. Relax. Chill sauce, legs and laundry. Oh, there you go. That's right. Laundry. Woman's work. Too soon? I'm kidding. It's actually funny because I don't mind doing laundry. Actually, I did laundry I usually do the laundry. I usually do the laundry around these parts. But for the last couple of weeks, actually, Mama Swolio has been doing laundry. And what's perfect, I'll tell you what, you want to find a match. You want to find your significant other, your other half. The shit that you need to get along with, the shit that you need to work with, you need to find someone that you like to wash the dishes, they like to put them away. Or they like to wash the dishes and you like to put them away. Or you like doing laundry, but you hate folding. That's what I have with Mama Swolio. I don't mind doing laundry because I throw the shit in, I pour the stuff in, I fucking close it, and I come back and it's done. I throw in the next one. I don't fold. Papa don't fold. I will wash it so it's clean. And look, I don't wear clothes anyway. Look at me. I never wear a shirt. So my laundry is really just from the waist down because my sweaty ball sack, all that sweaty, salty, vinegary sack just goes through like crazy. Goes through crazy laundry. But I hate folding. I don't have the patience for that. Like I'm the kind of person, like I'll do the laundry and I'll sit in the laundry basket and I will take the clothes out of the laundry basket and wear them and then just put them back in the next laundry basket. Like they're in the hamper from cleaning and then I'll just put them back in the dirty. They don't get folded. They just get worn. I don't care about the wrinkles. I don't care about that shit. Of course I don't have the need to, I don't need to iron a suit or a tie. Look, I don't even have to wear a shirt. People always ask me, how come you're not wearing a shirt? Because I don't have to. I don't even wear pants. You wouldn't even know if I wear pants or not. I'm usually wearing shorts in case the camera falls and you just get like a ball shot. But I mean, I don't wear pants. I'm wearing shorts or underwear or a towel. Like I'm fucking here. Like you don't know. You don't know if I'm wearing anything. You know if I'm free balling. Chances are I am. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. You guys like it. You like it. You like it when I free ball. Don't lie. You love that shit. Drop a comment down below if I should slip some sack. I'm telling you, that's how I go viral. That's how I would go viral if I dropped some ball bag. So hashtag go deeper. Yo, Swole chat fam. Mama spoils you so nice. You got the easy job. Oh, well, that's not, look. No. Hey, Malka. Easy. No, that's not how it works. The thing is, I have the easy job. I think it's the easy job. She doesn't like doing the laundry. She doesn't mind folding it. That's the part that takes, I fucking hate that shit. I can't stand folding the stuff, but she gets into it. She'll put up her tripod and she'll put on Netflix or Hulu or something and she'll watch a show and fold. And she's good at it too. She's good at it because if I fold it, it's going to be, I don't know. If I fold it, it's going to be, I don't know. It's going to look like a crumpled newspaper. I hate folding. I suck at it too. But I think she worked at a store. I think she did retail or she worked and she, I don't know, one of those clothing stores at one point. So she learned how to fold. That's one of probably the best jobs you can have growing up, right? In high school, you have a job where you fold clothes because you learn how to actually keep things neat. Anyway, like a J. Crew or something. What are we doing today? Mike, I'm on content overload. It's getting hard. That's what she said to keep up with it all. Hey-o. You know what, Mike? Look, I'm putting out the content, but I want you to listen very carefully. Mike. Come on, stop whining. Y'all, it's good advice. Shut the fuck up and stop being a baby. Watch it all, y'all. You love the content, man. It's all for you, Mike. It's there when you want it. I know you're just fucking with me. There's a lot of stuff, and I will be honest with you, it's not getting less. There's actually more content coming. So the good news is, one, are you going to be able to watch everything that I put out every day? No. Are you going to have something to watch whenever you want to watch something? Yes. Yes, you will. Yes. You will. So now whenever you wonder, oh my God, I didn't get my notification. I wonder if he posted a new video. I did. You don't have to wonder. You don't need to get notified by my shit. The only thing you need to get notified is when I'm messaging you, Swole Text fam, what up, Swole fam? When I'm texting you personally and when I'm letting you know for the podcast. But aside from that, you just go to the page and you're going to find shit. You know I posted something. You go to the Swolenormous channel, you go to the Daily Swole, I posted something. At least one thing. Usually more. So you never have to wonder, oh, I wonder if Papa Swolio posted today. Get fucked. I posted several times already. Yeah. What's up, King D? What's up? King D in the house, everyone. King D. Yo, I told you we were talking about this yesterday, bro. Send me some new tracks. Send me some new tracks so I can play some new shit on my outro. So I can drop some new shit. So I can drop some new fucking intro beats. The Swole fam they're hungry and they're ravenous and they're angry. They want some new tracks. They want some new drops, son. Step the fuck up and give me some new drops. Come on, Baggins. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's see what else we got here. What else we got here? Someone asked me before, actually I scrolled, I missed it. Someone asked me if I'm wondering or if I'm concerned or if I think the gyms will close again because of COVID, cases are rising. Well, remember what I said before about COVID? Remember what I said about how we're not done with the first wave? Remember that? Everyone was talking about, oh my God, the next wave of COVID, it's the same first wave. We haven't gotten out of the first wave. So no matter what, there's a couple things. There's a couple things I'm not sure about. A couple things. We have a lot more testing going on. So the more you test, the more you're going to find. Also with going back to normal or going back to society and opening up gyms and shit like that and opening up studios, opening up restaurants, because you have more people going back and mingling, you're going to have more cases, period. So how the data is actually getting teased out is really the answer. So I do think there's obviously it's going back up and it was going to go back up. I've said this many times, I'm still more concerned about the winter. I think humans, I think society, I mean, shit might just spread really, really fast, even in the summer. And there might be some more like herd immunity. But I think around the winter, we don't know if it's looking more and more likely that this shit has been tampered with. It looks more and more like this was something that escaped from a lab. So who knows if there's going to be mutations and who knows if people's immune systems that drop in the winter, it's going to get worse. So this is still the first wave. I'm just kind of observing. I still haven't gone back to normal. I mean, my normal is the same. I still haven't gone anywhere. I feel like I barely left in like 3 fucking months. I think I walked the dog. I don't really go anywhere. I have nowhere I need to go because everything that I need to do right fucking here. I'm pumping here. I'm training here. I got the Papa Swolio. I got the little beach over there. Like I got it all. I got Tess Hornaday. I got the beard. I got the game. I mean, this beard needs to be trimmed. Maybe tonight. It was going to be last night, but anyway. COVID doesn't like the heat. Doesn't like the UV. It's more the UV than the heat. But we'll see. I'm no expert on what's going on. There's a lot of skepticism and people are really having a hard time figuring out who to trust and what to trust. But bottom line, be careful, follow the rules, and my suggestion is don't be stupid, which is hard for a lot of people, especially I live in Florida. So when you talk about stupidity, it's really hard. It's really hard to dance around stupidity when you're talking about people in Florida. But as long as you're erring on the side of caution and you're not being excessive, if you're around people, you're around some people, here and there, and, you're healthy people and and they've been tested or that they're currently fine. It's probably okay. You'll have to play that by ear, but going to concerts or just going out to bars and just doing fucking whatever, I say just don't be silly. Like I said before, even if my gym is open, which it might be right now, I'm not going to be a science experiment. I'm going to wait to see how this plays out. Plus, I'm liking to work out at home. Even if it was fine, I probably would still work out at home because it's more convenient for me. I'm having more fun training at home. There you go. Nicholas, we only have half the likes. Yo, smash that like button. Come on, I tell you this, if I told you once, I told you 1,000 times, I will turn this podcast around. I will turn this shit around if you don't hit that like button. Hit that fucking like button. Hit it. That's fucking bullshit. Hit it. Hit the fucking like button. Don't be a jabroni. Don't be a jabroni. I'm watching you. Don't be a fucking jabroni. Hit the like button. Smash it. Papa says smash well, she's sleeping. Well, but she's thinking it. She's dreaming. She's dreaming smash that like button. Yeah, smash. Yeah. Yeah. Kendall, my sister-in-law lives in Peru and their economy has fallen apart so bad that people are dying more from starvation. So the government is just saying fuck it and letting everyone go back to work. Holy shit. I mean, is that like aside from what it normally was? Was the economy booming before, or was it kind of always on the brink? Those South American countries it always seems like they're going into like economic collapse and shit. I know Argentina's been has had a rough. Venezuela's been a fucking hot mess. I'm no expert on international global international economics or whatever it is, but you see in the news there's a lot of, I always see people marching with signs and all this crazy shit. Let's see here. Crystal, I spent 2 weeks hiking all over the North Island of New Zealand and returned to the States just in time for lockdown. I got all my outdoors done in the first 2 months of the year. Nice. New Zealand, I believe, they've eradicated the virus completely, no? Didn't they get rid of it? And I know Texas. I thought Texas was shutting it down. I read or I saw a headline today that Texas was like pausing their opening again because the cases spiked so much. Yep, get some sun. Get some vitamin D's nuts. What's up, Tips? My wife and I just canceled our gym memberships. There you go. Anyone else canceling gym memberships? I'm probably going to. Why can't you breathe when you go outside, Alistor? Why can't you breathe? Let's see. James, my gym just opened last week. I'm going to give it a week or two, but I can't wait to go back. Nice. Nice. Texas is closing bars at noon, I think. They're closing bars at noon. Oh man, they're going to have to kick out all those people drinking at 9 a.m. Close all the bars. Everyone in Texas, people are like, no, I'm on my 5th drink already. Shit. Canceled my CrossFit membership. I'm enlightened now. That's a good idea anyway, regardless of the quarantine. Nathan, I'm planning to cancel my gym membership. Haven't been to that city yet to do it. I hear you. Let's see. Costa Rica, CR. Stuff spiked down here in Costa Rica, I'm assuming, CR. Cases went from 20 a day to over 100 a day. Reopening was delayed. Gyms reclosed. Restaurants and bars too. Or a CR something else. Texas is where I live, and I'm unsure on whether to cancel my gym membership or not. Well, look, if your gym is closed, like if it's closed, if you're not allowed to go and you're paying for it, it's like, well, that's not fair. Usually most gyms have paused it, paused memberships and things like that. But if you're not going to go, for me, I changed to training at home a week or two or 2 weeks or so before the actual official lockdown. So it's been 3 months. Yeah. It's been 3 months since I've been back to the gym. I literally bought tons of equipment. The only thing I don't have here is a barbell. And I'll tell you what, I haven't gotten injured. I've been feeling better every day. And I tend to have like not knee pain or like tendonitis or kind of like irritation when I'm doing barbell squats. I tend to like, after training hard and regularly, I think it's a combination. I don't think it's the barbell or my form necessarily. I think it's how much I warm up when I go to the gym because I want to get in there and get out and I want to grab the squat rack. I think I also, I don't know. I think there's just other factors that lead me to tending to kind of get little kind of tweaks and, I don't know, issues when I go to the gym. And it's usually with the barbell. Anytime I have any kind of issues with whether it's my lower back, if I have like a little pinch or I tweak something, or my knee tends to be my right knee, or it usually has to do with something that I've done or something happens with the barbell. And I don't know what exactly it is, but barbells do limit your range of motion and do limit some things and put strain in your body in certain ways. And I never had any problems with front squats. It was only something like back squats. I never really liked them. I always prioritize front squats. I think they're much more effective, but I just do double rack front squats with kettlebells. It's fantastic. I'll do single legs. I'll do pistol squats. I mean, that's plenty. Lunges, Bulgarian split squats. I don't need to go super fucking heavy for squats anymore. I just don't want to. I think that's one of the things that really starts putting people at risk, especially when you get older. And it's not that you're older, you can't squat, because that's not true. You see 40 and 50-year-olds and stuff squatting tons and tons of weight. It's not about the strength. It's more about the time and the wear. So as you get older, it's not that you're old. This is not what I'm saying by getting older. But when I am 50, that is going to be 30 years of training, 30 years of overload, 30 years of weight, 30 years of lifting weights. When I'm 60, it's going to be 40 or so years of fucking lifting. So it compiles. So anytime you have maybe, for all those years, you might have had a slight movement compensation or all this kind of pressure, this kind of, it's just layer on layer on layer of sediment. And sometimes things kind of add up and accumulate. That's why it's really accumulate. It's really important to practice mobility. It's really important to start thinking about longevity and how you're training and how you're focusing on mobility and moving and active recovery as you get older, because once those layers build up, you can have some major fucking problems. That's much harder to recover. But I do notice that I have much less risk and much less injuries, and tendinitis tends to not surface when I'm doing kettlebells. I mean, I still have injuries and stuff. Like maybe the kettlebell slips a little bit and my hand kind of like tears a little bit. I'll kind of get like a little bit of a cut, if I didn't file down my calluses, or I kind of like pivoted wrong, or I didn't catch the, from a clean or a snatch properly, or I'm doing like ring dips and, your arm kind of burns a little bit. So I'm not talking about little tiny, like irritations or something like that. I'm talking about like, something got tweaked, or, oh, my knee hurts, or something was pinching in the gym. I haven't had that. And I think because I'm doing dumbbell stuff and I'm doing a lot more mobility and range of motion and single leg unilateral things more than what I was doing, I've noticed that I'm training just as hard and I'm opening up a lot of new things, my physique wise, aesthetic wise, and strength wise, and endurance wise, power wise, but I feel better. So my performance is going up and my cardiovascular capacity and things are just fucking, I feel great, and I'm training hard and I just don't have any instance of that tightness. So I'm actually like increasing and improving with strength and my athleticism and just all aspects of what makes me feel good. Maybe I don't have the same full, like complete size, but I'm much leaner. I'm much happier with my body type. I'm much happier with the way I feel. I'm much happier with the way I'm handling myself. And I don't have any of that tension buildup that I did when I was just lifting and just doing straight bodybuilding stuff in the gym, because I wasn't doing kettlebell stuff like that. Once in a while I was doing kettlebell swings, but now I'm completely integrating it with my training. It's fucking awesome. And I'm doing yoga every day. Oh, I feel great. I feel great, fam. I feel great. What's up, Ray? You are right. I can just work out at home, and in the gym, I'm not actually going back anytime soon, because who knows if there's that one jabroni that doesn't clean the equipment. Well, again, if you're used to training at home right now, it's risky to go back to the gym now. One, you don't know if you're a science experiment and things are going to get locked down again, or you might get sick. That's a possibility. It's not a scare tactic. It's a real possibility. A problem is you get back into a different habit. You get back into a different routine. You start depending on the gym, and all of a sudden, let's say a lockdown happens again. Let's say it really spikes and shit mutates and holy shit, what the fuck is going on? And then you have to change your routine and get back in. I don't know. I'm just not ready to be jerked around. Well, I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on. But I'm not, when you train at home and when I train at home, I'm more consistent with my training at home, and I'm not vulnerable. And I don't like vulnerability with anything. I don't like being vulnerable. I don't like being vulnerable from a business standpoint. I don't like being vulnerable from a streaming standpoint. That's why I stream on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and Swole TV. That's why I'm streaming everywhere, because I don't hold myself. I don't want to be vulnerable to any one platform. I put my shit everywhere. That way, if something shuts down or YouTube kicks me off or Facebook doesn't want to carry my streams, it's like I just move on to the next one. Zarathos. Will, front squats are more, quote, functional. You won't really find yourself doing a back squat outside of a gym. Yeah, they're more realistic. I mean, if you're picking something off the ground, you're going to bring it up here to your shoulders and lift it. You're going to hold it here. You're not going to put something on your neck and it's not going to be evenly balanced. It just doesn't really make sense. And it's safer in the gym. It's safer doing front squats. If you're doing a barbell, it's generally safer to do a front squat because if you need to bail out from the bar, you just drop it. If you get stuck under a back squat, you're pretty fucked. So I just think it's much more realistic. John, Papa, I love me some Bulgarian split squats. Nearly fell on my face the first time doing them. Yep. Those are good. Those are good. It's funny, I was listening to an earlier episode to get some basic information. At one point, you rage on people who use kettlebells. Oh, yeah, I used to use kettlebells a lot, but I think it was probably the context. I'd have to hear the context, but I would have to hear the context of the episode. But I love kettlebells. I used to, people would do them fine, but I never really gave them focused attention. And once I really got into them, and I'm still getting into them, and I love them. And it's so technical. You can get great results and have amazing progress with kettlebells, but you need to progress slowly. You need to really focus on just the technique. But I love it for the power. I love it for one of my favorite things to use. Another thing too is if I want to grab dumbbells, I mean, I have the power blocks over here, but I have two 53s, I have two competition 53s, I have two 62s, two 40s. So if I want to do front squats or I want to just do lunges or something, I can just grab the kettlebells. I don't have to change those over here, the dumbbells, X, Y, and Z. And it's cool for, sometimes I just want to move. Sometimes I just want to sweat. Sometimes I just want to get a little cardio type stuff. I don't want to do yoga. I don't want to go for a run and stuff. So I do kettlebell work because it's great for mobility. What I love about kettlebells is it combines strength and mobility and power so well. So you do windmills, you could do some bench presses. It's just great for the rotation. It's just fucking excellent. Great for supersets too. Do some fucking step back lunges, some curtsy lunges, do some kettlebell swings. Nasty. So much content coming up in X has to do with kettlebells and shit. It's fucking awesome. I'm going off. This is knowledge cock here. Let's get into just a tip, shall we? Let's get into this shit, babe. Just an inch. Come on, don't be a beesh. It's cold outside. It is cold outside. It's cold outside. Let me put it in, please. All right, we got some good shit today. Let's get into today's NOC is about sugar addiction. Now, this was a Swole fan post, which was excellent. If you didn't catch this, make sure you check out the Swolenormous channel for today's salty sack. This thumbnail is amazing. This is the greatest thumbnail of all time. Look at that beach. Snort that fucking donut. Look at her. It's already over her face. Yeah. Snort that shit. Still addicted to sugar. Make sure you go and check that out. That's on today's NOC on the Swolenormous channel right now. And of course, we have some more Extra Thirsty right here on the Daily Swole, your Knowledge Cock Network. This was an Extra Thirsty on kids gaining weight. And it said that kids in New York gained an average of 10 pounds. A fucking average in quarantine. No shit. The quarantine 15, as it were. Oh my God. Children gaining weight. Children getting fat during the quarantine. That's parents' fault. Parents' fault. Parents' fault. Parents' fault. Also a new Extra Thirsty. Papa Swolio and I were really freaked out at So Young and her murderous ways. This fucking psychopathic animal abuser. Creature abuser. That's some nasty shit. This chick is fucking nasty. This chick posts some nasty fucking shit. So if you're interested, you can go check that out. We got some more Brittany Dawn juice. And I don't know if any of you know the latest story, but this is the latest Extra Thirsty. Apparently, people are claiming that she made up the account, that she made up a troll account and pretended to release her address. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Everyone's just fucking flinging shit. Or flinging cooch or whatever they're doing. But this is a picture of Brittany drinking some type of tea or matcha tea, probably after she She's probably prayed already. I'm assuming she prayed already. Or maybe she's about to pray, or maybe she does a pray sandwich and she does pray, tea, pray. I don't know what she's doing, but we all know she prays in the kitchen. So that's probably, and then she prays on her customers. So anyway, and the last one so far today, of course, there's a couple more today, but we got another Moki Baby canceled. Moki Baby is canceled. Make sure you didn't eat right before you watch these videos, because just the concept of this is fucking gross. It's gross. It's gross. It's nasty. Make sure you got a stomach. You got a real stomach for that shit. So that's all available. All the extra thirsties, of course, are right here on the Daily Swole. So make sure you go and check those out. Shall you? Shall you? Shall we? Shall you? Let me know what you think. And make sure to drop a comment. If you got more stuff for extra thirsty, you can also send me a message. You can drop a comment below those videos too. Make sure you do that. And I appreciate it. Sometimes you guys send me that stuff in Swole text. Those of you that are unlimited members, you send me that message. Sometimes you come up with a story. That's totally cool too. Text me, fam. It's all good. I might not see it all the time, but you can text me. I'll try to get to it. Crystal Coretti. I just watched a Prime documentary about sugar addiction. What was it called? Would you recommend it? Would you recommend it? CG Lifestyle. Waiting at a stop sign today, and the drive in the car to my left. Oh, in the car to my left could barely turn the steering wheel because of his belly. Oh yeah. Ooh, good one. Do you think Brittany Dawn takes the body of Christ in her mouth? I think she'd take a lot more than just the body of Christ in her mouth if she had the chance. She is fervent. She is quite passionate about her beliefs, apparently. Let's see. I'll watch that Moki Baby one after this. Yeah, Moki Baby's canceled. I have a couple feeder videos. Coming, and I apologize in advance. But it's bad shit. It's gross. It's so gross, but I have to cover it. It's extra thirsty. That's where the good juice is. That's where the best juice is. That's where you're going to find the best juice. It's extra thirsty. Look at Papa Swolio. See her? Look at her. Wait, hon. Look at the baby girl. Hashtag go deeper if you want a chance to win today's Swole card, fam. Malka, what's up? What's up, Swole chat? Swole TV fam, where you at? Malka, I stayed by my daughter last night. She has all this junk food, so I binge watched videos, the Daily Swole, for hours so I wouldn't eat. It was so much fun on big TV screen rather than mobile. Yeah. How many of you catch the Daily Swole? How many of you are getting extra thirsty on the big screen? How many of you are fucking your eye holes on the big screen? Are you guys watching me on the big old plasma? Do they do plasmas anymore? Probably not. The big old LED, LCD. Amanda, Feederism is definitely going to turn some heads. It's going to turn some heads, but it's the reality. That's where it goes. How much different is that? I mean, of course, that's a sexual fetish, but is it really that much different than other girls trying to promote fat acceptance and gain weight? Is it that? I mean, I know it's different because the goal is not to like play with your belly for sexual attention and stuff, but it's still gross. It's still gross. And all the justification, I mean, there's a bunch of extra thirsties coming, and some of them are from that dumb twunt, was it Caroline Dooner again? Like, this chick has to stop. That chick has to break off. She has to break her thumbs so she can't tweet because she keeps on tweeting stupid fucking nonsense. I don't think I've ever seen her tweet something that isn't stupid. It's like extra thirsty can literally just be a running tally of all her tweets. Oh, look at that. How we looking? Mukbang hater and cop killer. That's the weirdest fucking screen I've ever. Put a shirt on, bruh. You going for tough look. You like I speak the English? I love YouTube screen names. It's like you can put people. I love when people have like full sentences. I hate my mother-in-law. That's like someone's screen name. It's like, I hate my mother-in-law at gmail.com. It's like you have to have a name on the account. What's the email associated with this account? I watch on my big 65-inch knowledge cock. There you go. There you go. Get that knowledge cock in full HD. 3D sometimes? Yeah. Yeesh. I cast it from my computer to my big TV when I'm doing 3D modeling. Solid. Extra glorious on my 65-inch TV. I love it. I love it on the big screen. Yeah. 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 Let's see what else we got here. What we got. Brittany Dawn is a demon. She's a banshee. Oh, let's see here. Really? What company was that, Nicholas? Nicholas says, anyone see that new ice cream commercial on cable where I don't need to work out, blah, blah, blah. I'm big and beautiful. First question. Who watches cable? What is that? What's cable? God. Well, I have cable internet, I guess. Thanks, Comcast. You're wonderful. I haven't watched actual TV in so long. I'm just trolling. Brit is a succubus. Can't watch the Swole today. Gotta go sleep for my jog tomorrow. Cable. I know, cable, right? Cable? I mean, everything has its own app. HBO has an app. ESPN has its app. NBC. I mean, whatever you want to watch, whatever channel, you just download the app and you watch that show. It's all segmented. Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime. Just gotta get the big three. The big three, and you're all set. All right, so let's get into today's Swole fam shit. Oh, a little bit something extra, actually. When it comes to the reason why I wanted to talk about going deeper today, the reason why that's the Swole card is because most people don't even do the basics. You see the quote or the sentence, the statement at the bottom of the screen. Most people don't do the basics. Most people think that it's something fancy. Most people think that just wanting to do it, most people think by going through the motions, most people are worrying about the surface shit rather than going deeper. And when I mean by going deeper, I mean going to the foundation. I mean the 7 pillars. I mean doing the basics better. So when it comes to like what to do, what exercise to do, certain things like these very acute variables, what should I do? What's better for building my chest? Should I do incline or flat or flies or this? It almost doesn't matter. It does, but it doesn't. Like if you're not getting and you're not nailing all those 7 pillars, your training does not have to be that varied. Your training does not have to be like craziness. Your training could be very fundamental. Your training could be very basic. You could do a few exercises over and over again. You can have a very, very, very basic training program. And that's totally awesome. And it'll work because the basics work. Most people just get bored and they try to mix it up too much, or they don't push hard enough. They're not consistent enough. They're not doing the nutrition right enough, or they get injured and they have a setback, or they're not consistent and they take too many days off. That's the reason why most people don't get results. So instead, you go deeper with the basics. You only need the basic exercises. You don't need fancy shit. The most gains in terms of muscle size and just bulking up was one summer when all I had was a barbell. It was incline bench, it was deadlifts, it was pull-ups, it was dips, it was rows and RDLs. It was the only shit I could do with a barbell. That was like pretty much it. It was fucking got huge because I was eating like a beast and trained like an animal. And plus I was taking plenty of protein. Can't make gains without fight milk. I mean, if you don't know, now you know. Google it. Facts. Ninfia ASMR. Oh, we have an ASM artist in our midst. Do we now? Hello, Ninfi. Ninfi? Ninfia? Curiosity for Papa. Ooh, curiosity for Papa. Curiosity. I like that. Is there any classic dessert you like? Obviously, as a delicacy to eat occasionally. A classic dessert that I like. Is there any classic dessert? What would you consider a classic dessert? Like an ice cream or something like that? I mean, I like ice cream. I just don't eat it because I'd prefer to have frozen berries. You know, it doesn't even mean anything if I say, oh, I like ice cream. It's like, who doesn't like ice cream? I mean, some people might not, but it's pure sugar. The human body is going to love most anything that's just sweet. And some things, if you eat really healthy foods and then you go and you have something like candy, it might taste too sweet from the start. But once you eat that regularly, your threshold increases and then all of a sudden it doesn't taste quite as sweet anymore. That's why people that eat junk food, if I had some of that junk food, I'd be like, oh my God, it would melt my mouth. But other people just eat it like it's nothing because their senses are overstimulated. So they have a higher threshold for what would taste sweet. So then they eat more sugar and just kind of snowballs. A vanilla ice cream guy? I do love watermelon, but that's not a classic dessert, is it? That's like a standard. No, I'm not gonna try frozen yogurt, just pure sugar. Pass. Pass. Boom. Let me see here. What we got here? Frozen berries and coconut oil. I love that. A lemon meringue pie? No. Yeah. No. Apple pie? No. No, that's a waste. I don't want that. Watermelon is dessert? Watermelon is delicious. If that's a dessert, then sure. Watermelon then. Yeah, a lot of people don't digest grapes very well, and grapes are sprayed with tons of pesticides. And it's hard to find organic grapes, and yeah, grapes are very, very, very high on the glycemic index. I prefer literally when I want to if I want to make some kind of like an ice cream or something like that, I love frozen berries, and you can drizzle some coconut oil on it. You can put stuff, if you wanted to put some cinnamon or you want to drizzle a little raw honey, like it depends on how far you go with it. But for most days, I just put fruit in a bowl. I just put fruit in a bowl, frozen berries in a bowl, and I fucking eat it. Yeah, frozen berries in a bowl. Done. Some people were asking, someone said, what whiskey do I have in the back? I do want to build out my collection. It lasts forever because I really don't have it often. Let me see. I have a bottle of Jack. I got Glenlivet 12. I have Blue Label. I have Macallan. And then I got some, it's called Revel Stoke. It's like pecan whiskey. It's just over there for looks. I don't like it. It was too flavored. It was like, ugh. It was super, super flavored. I thought it was maybe going to be like a hint. I got it as a gift. I think it was for Christmas or something like that. But I like Glenlivet. I like Macallan. And there's other ones I like too, but those are just the ones I have. Like I'm the kind of person like, ooh, I would like to have whole whiskey shelf in this, but I just don't want to buy all the bottles just to sit there because I don't drink it enough, but I have those over there. It's an acquired taste if you don't like scotch, but delicious. Delicious. I like bourbons too. I like them both. I'm a whiskey dude. Have my whiskey with my cigars. And I moved the cigars. I had the American flag cigar box over here, which is awesome. But I moved it to the other room because it was getting too hot in here. Because the sun comes right in here in the other room. The porch blocks it, so it's cooler in the other room. So I was trying to keep it. It was getting a little bit too hot. I didn't want it running at like 75. And it was cooler in here. It was cooler than 75, but my cigars, the humidor said that it was at 75 degrees and a little too hot. And I liked it over there. It had my whole aesthetic. I like my cigars next to my whiskey. I had to move it to the other room. But maybe I'll get a temperature control one eventually. Lagavulin. Nothing like it. Good stuff. Let's see here. Hey, Papa, have you ever tried a battle rope routine? I mean, I've done battle ropes before. Not in a long time. Like a routine? What does that mean? You mean as part of a workout? You just whip the rope. Yeah, Anchorman. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. So let's get into the first Swole fan post. This one's from Tommy. And Tommy says, I've got into a big argument with my partner about dieting. They have foods such as packets of vegetable chips, jars of spreads, and packets of breadcrumb chicken fillets, believing that these are healthier. I told them that healthier doesn't mean healthy, that I could drink 2 gallons of Coke Zero instead of full sugar cola, but it'll still just destroy my insides, as an example. They still insist that all that matters is that they are consuming lower calories, and as long as they gets close to their macros, that's all that matters. So macros, calories in, calories out. The fact that I have to pull out my hair explaining it and still not getting that message across is showing that you're not supporting your diet, eating choices. So this person, they, he, she, whatever, I'm not sure if you're talking about a bunch of people. So we're talking about people that do not understand quality. That's really what it comes down to. Tommy, you're in a position that a lot of people deal with. You're in a position that a lot of people deal with. How many of you have a significant other? How many of you have coworkers, friends that don't understand? Just to watch some feedback, Tommy, if you're watching, just to get some feedback on how many people don't understand quality. Now, for those of you that might be new to the channel, new to the podcast, listening or watching, when it comes to calories in, calories out, if it fits your macros and all that shit, do macros exist? Of course, they're macronutrients. It's where your body can potentially get energy from. Calories, units of energy. Units of energy is not the only important metric when it comes to nutrition. The issue is that because it's not the only important metric, you can't measure quality universally. Some people are going to have a lot of problems when it comes to tomatoes. Person A might eat tomatoes and have no problem. Person B might have terrible issues from eating tomatoes. Are tomatoes unhealthy? Not necessarily. They're not unhealthy to person A, but they're really unhealthy to person B. So this is not to say that there are no bad foods. This is just to say that certain foods will have to come down to the individuality, has to come down to the individual. There are definitely better choices for most people. And when it comes to the elimination diet, it's about eliminating things that are commonly inflammatory to most people. You're cutting out what fucks up most people. Not necessarily, oh, this is a bad food, cut it out. But how come you're having me cut out grains and dairy and so on? Because most of it's complete shit for all people. And some of these things are really bad for some people and maybe more manageable for others, right? So if you eat ice cream and your body can somehow handle it and you want to justify and you want to eat it, you're a grown-ass man or woman. I can't tell you what to do. It's not going to help you just because your body can handle and stomach it potentially. Doesn't mean that it's good for your body. Some people are going to have ice cream and shit their brains out. So it's kind of what you test and what you want to justify, or what kind of life you want to live and what kind of discipline you want to have and what kind of risks you want to put yourself under. Because just because of food, and it's not necessarily that you're going to have, and this is one specific example, so don't act like, oh my God, he's saying I'm going to eat ice cream and get cancer. What I am saying is that if you're eating ice cream, that's one decision. But if you're making decisions like that, let's say you have ice cream a few times a week. Maybe you don't gain weight. Maybe you don't think you have a problem with it. Maybe it's fine for you and you think, okay, I'm eating this and I'm getting away with it, and you're satisfied with your life and you're doing that. It's your decision. Okay. Let's say you're doing that. Well, 3 times a week, for example, is 12 times a month. 12 times a month is how much a year? 12 times 12, 144 times a year. How many times over a 10-year period? That's 1,000, 200, whatever it is, right? And that's just 3 times a week with ice cream. What about a soda twice a week? So let's say 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you have some ice cream. And then 2 days a week, you have a Coke. So then you have 8 times a month, right? And then 900 times a year, and that's 1,000 times over. So if you're having, and this is just an example, but people think short term. You think, oh, I'm having it 1 today, or I'm having 2 a week. Oh, I only have one a week. When you make those reasonings and those justifications with yourself and you add up all the things and you multiply it out over the course of years or decades, you're starting to see all these thousands and thousands and thousands of reps of eating shitty food. You might have ice cream 3 times a week. In your brain, you're isolating as, oh, I'm having ice cream. I only have ice cream when I do, this 3 times a week. And then you separate it with soda, and you have like soda only at work. You have 1 soda a day with lunch. That's 7 days a week. So then you have ice cream 3 days a week and a soda 7 days a week. And then you're eating something else and you're eating fast food twice a week. So you add all those little individual things up. You might not see them all at once. You might not be obese. You might not have, but you multiply that out over a decade and all of a sudden you have 10,000 repetitions of shit fucking food plus stress, plus you're not exercising, plus you're more sedentary, and then you wonder why you have problems. And then you multiply that out over 30 years. And then you wonder why you have type 2 diabetes. You're justifying these things, you're perpetuating habits, and you're eating a lot of shit food all the time. Just some thoughts. And it's another way to think about it, but this is the reality. That's the reality. People want to justify it as, oh, it's only 1 right now. Well, yeah, if you look at this one moment, there's only so many things you can do right now. There's like one thing. What am I doing right now? I'm doing a podcast. Is this all I do? No, this is what I'm doing right now. All you have is the now. All you have is the present. But that's no reason to justify shitty decisions because you link a lot of shitty decisions, your outcomes. And this is where people don't like to make sacrifices in the short term. They don't look at the long-term benefit. Everything that you're trying to do right now is for long-term benefit with your health. That's what the game is. It's dealing with the hard work. It's dealing with the lack of instant gratification now for a big payoff down the road. Better health when you're older, better mobility, feeling better, being less stressed, having better relationships, all those things that we talk about with the 7 pillars, that's the long-term payoff. The results, it's not even the results. The weight loss or the muscle gain, cool, that's great. But what's really important are the outcomes, the other outcomes from making these better choices. You're improving your outcomes. You're improving the possibility for having good outcomes. You're improving the possibility that you will lose weight, that you will build muscle. If you're following the 7 pillars and you're nailing these things down one at a time, what's going to happen over time? What's going to happen? You're going to get your results if you're doing the daily tasks, if you're doing the 7 pillars, and if you're executing. And if you're not going to have those things long term, or you're not going to maximize those things long term. So it's important to understand what you're doing, what you're actually doing, and what do you want? Most of the things that you want, or that people say that they want, it comes from long-term outcomes. You want to build muscle? That's a long-term outcome. You want to lose fat? That's a long-term outcome. And you have to sacrifice short-term pleasure and short-term gratification. You have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice instant gratification for those outcomes. You have to. You cannot have both. You cannot do both. You cannot have instant gratification and long-term outcomes for the real things that you want. For the real things that you want. I mean, if you meditate right now, you're going to feel more calm now and it's going to help you long term. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, the real outcomes. Like if the things that you want to achieve most in life, you're going to have to sacrifice shit in the short term. I sacrifice stuff all the time. I sacrifice stuff every day. I'm putting a lot of work. I'm putting a lot of hours. I'm doing my shit. I'm focused, and I have been, and I'll continue to be. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I don't have to go out partying and running around the fucking country and traveling I don't have to be. I don't need to be. That's not who I am. That's not what I want to do. That's not my thing. I put my head down. I block out a lot of noise. I don't like to hang out with a lot of people, and I fucking do my shit. I get it done. Let's see here. Gaudry, unless your instant gratification is a freaking sick pump every day. Well, yeah, that's temporary though. That's good. Well, it's the transient hypertrophy. I mean, think of it. What's your biggest goal? What do you really want to accomplish? What do you want to accomplish? You're gonna have to sacrifice something in the short term. It's the opposite. Like what do most people go for? They go for the instant gratification. They make the purchase now. They eat the junk food now. That's what people do. They eat the shit now. They eat crap. Oh, let's see here. Just got a new update for my app. And it wanted to let me know while I was live. It's like, hey, I'm live right now. Do not update. Do not update, please. No, we're live. We're having a good, everything's going fine. Please, no. Please, no. Let's see here. Matthew, this will make others on here. What are you meaning, 7 pillars? I can say I have never heard about those or might not, but as 7, but Jesus Christ. The 7 pillars are, you can download your free copy at swolenormousx.com. That's the easiest thing. Just head on over to Swolenormous X, Matthew, and download it. It's right there at the top. There's a big red bar, and you could download the audio. You could download the ebook and all that stuff. Can I supplement sugar intra-workout? Why? Why would you do that? You don't need to. Why would you do that? Lisa, preach, Papa. Everything you want in life is on the other end of suffering, as Goggins said. Yeah, and few people have suffered as much as that guy. He's a fucking beast. If you don't take my advice, take his. Take his. Fucking savage. This is from Laura. Hard day. It's like a poem. It's like a swolem. I have a goal. Losing mass, eating healthy, being healthy. I know how to reach that goal. I have so many strategies. I have the ability to make these changes and do this. But I don't. What the fuck? Fam, I fail time and time again. I have asked for help and have the support of my husband. I try again tomorrow. I have to do this. Good shit. That's not a problem. Sometimes you need to be fed the fuck up. Sometimes you need to be pissed. Sometimes you need to be completely just at your limit. Like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I need to do it now. Good stuff. Good stuff. Get after it, Laura. All right. This one's from Tanya. Tanya, we'll call her Tanja because I don't like the soft J. Tanja. If you're going to put a J there, I'm going to fucking use it. Don't give me silent letters. Don't give me that shit. I'm pronouncing all of it. All right, Tanja. Tanya says, still out here trucking, making the best of things among COVID and the inadvertent food desert I am in. Food desert. Oh, big difference. Food desert. Food desert. I haven't weighed since I started my journey, but I have kept track with my clothes getting bigger. Saw an industrial scale at the shipper. I picked a load up and I figured I'd check on in. I haven't been this weight in 10 somewhat years. Thank you all for the support, sharing your stories and successes and setbacks, and all the encouragement to make the best of whatever, no matter what the situation. I'm 5'11", almost 6 foot with a big German frame, so the numbers always mean something else to someone else, but it can be done. So I guess you're referring to the fact that it says 217, but that's fine. That's totally fine. Obviously, it's relative, and you're tall, so it's distributed differently. And obviously, if you're 5'3" and you're 217, that's a much bigger person. That's a much more obese person. So good for you. Good for you. Progress is progress every single day. Laying down those bricks. Good for you. Good for you. Stay on top. Sarub, you're all over the place. Is there a way natties can blast and cruise on something apart from creatine? You don't blast and cruise on. That's a phrase. You need to start with the basics. I would recommend downloading the 7 pillars and getting your head screwed on right. Blasting cruise is something you do with anabolic steroids, not with creatine. So you need some more basic education and fitness, but you're in the right place. Go check out the 7 pillars. Great place to start. I'm glad you're interested in getting fucking yoked. James, fam members who have open gyms. And this is perfectly timed. So we were talking about this earlier, so let's get into this again. Family members who have open gyms. How hectic was it when your gym opened? Did anyone decide to give it an extra week or two for the smoke to clear? I just found out my gym opened on Friday and I'm super stoked to go back, but I'm wondering if it's too soon. My gym doesn't seem to have a reduced allowed capacity or time limit. I'm just trying to avoid getting there and having to chop my way through the crowd or wait an hour for equipment. How was it when your gym opened? Thanks, fam. So again, just because a lot of people are maybe tuned in that weren't tuning in before and maybe missed that part, is your gym open? Is your gym open? What's your gym situation? Or are you letting it kind of clear out a little bit? How many of you are training back in the gym again? We talked about that a little while ago, and I was saying how I'm still not going back. I'm not going to be a science experiment, but you might be in a different situation. So let's just reiterate that in case some people that are watching now weren't catching at the beginning when we discussed it. You forgo immediate pleasure for the exchange of long-term self-respect. Yeah. Lisa, I am in Europe, so my gym opened June 1st. Well, have you been back? Eric, I've been back for a month, no restrictions. Let's see here. My gym is always open. Very lucky to have a home gym. So I'll let you all follow up in the comments below. Is your gym open? Are you going back? Are you letting things kind of air out? Are you letting the chips fall? I personally recommend that you kind of keep your eye on shit. I mean, if you don't have anything in your area, if you have an area where it's really like non-existent, more or less, it's different. It's a whole different feel. It's a whole different flow. But if you're in an area where it's really something to worry about, be careful. I mean, if you are in that area, that's really something to worry about. Your gym's probably not open. Phil, my gym posted an Instagram post that was showing people there. Just people crowded everywhere, even with a 25-person limit. Yeah, how do you keep people separate? Leah, hiya fam. This is an open book test. The answers are all there. Just have to say it's day 3 and I'm already feeling more energized and motivated. The fact that I am choosing to do a change, let me read that again. The fact that I am choosing to change is the most empowering thing I have done in a long time. Even incremental change has the bite I need. First weigh-in, June 28th, 2020. Appreciate the warm welcome. Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead. First weigh-in, are you waiting till Monday, Leah? Are you one of those people that waits till Monday? Come on, first weigh-in's today. Weigh yourself today. Weigh yourself today. Don't wait till Monday. Don't be one of those. Don't be one of those bronies. Don't wait. Good for you, Leah. Good for you. Start today. Start today. Weigh in today. Why are you waiting till Monday? What are you waiting till Monday? Start. You could do it. You could do it. All right, Mandy. What's up, Mandy? Hey, guys. It's me again. After 2 days of killing my body at Tactical Week, today my triceps are so tight and hurt so bad, I can't even reach the back of my head. Damn, hurts to scratch my ear or even put food in my mouth. My arms are tingling like they are asleep. I keep stretching them to try and loosen up. I took a salt bath and 2 Tylenol. I'm about to try to do yoga even though it's the last thing I want to do. Why would my arms be tingling where the pain is to my fingers? Because you probably have inflammation in the muscles, potentially. I'm not diagnosing it, but it could just be putting pressure on the nerve, blood vessels and stuff. You probably have like traumatic muscle soreness. You may or may not have to go see someone. Hopefully you don't have any compartment syndrome, but that's fucking intense. That's pretty ridiculous. It hurts to scratch your ear like this. I don't even have to. I mean, you don't even have to. How does that hurt your tricep? Like it hurts to bend your elbow because you don't even have to move your fucking arm. I guess you're stretching your short head a little bit of the tricep. You got some major, you might have a lot of pressure. You might have, I don't know if you have compartment syndrome. That's something serious, but yeah, that's fucking, I mean, when you hurt your rotator cuff, you're going to have tingling or pain radiating down your arm because there's damage to a muscle. It's traveling down the nerve. But I'm just throwing shit at the wall because I'm not diagnosing you, of course. So you can Google that. Google will tell you in 2 seconds why you're going to have tingling But I don't know why the fuck are you so sore? Why'd you do so much? Why'd you hurt yourself like that? Maybe some magnesium salt bath, like Epsom salt. That's pretty good. And take care of yourself. Oof. Being that sore, you can't scratch your ear. Ugh. Be careful. Be careful. And not to make you nervous or scare you or anything like that with the compartment syndrome, but I would just be careful. I would just, stay on that, be aware, see if it gets better. I mean, personally, I just would monitor it throughout the day and the next day. But muscle soreness, like really intense muscle soreness is bad. Like it can get bad. It can get really, really, it can feel like you hurt something or injured something. It can feel like a nerve when it's not a nerve. So severe overtraining in whatever you did, whatever you said, your tactical training, whatever you did this past couple days, you did way too much. I don't think I have to go ahead and tell you that. But that's what happens. That's what happens when you do too much overload and your body can't handle it. And your body can't adapt. Your body can't handle that kind of stress. So sorry to hear that, but recovery, take care of yourself, hydrate, keep an eye on it. And if it doesn't get better, you need to go see a physician. Okay. What we got here. What are my thoughts on blood flow occlusion training? I don't do it. Don't cut off your blood supply like one of those fucking jabronis. You're asking a lot of like high level questions. You don't need any of that. You're asking questions that have nothing to do with you making gains. You're just throwing questions at the wall. I appreciate you being here, but are you asking for yourself or are you just not Googling? Like, what are you trying to do? Rather than asking my thoughts on something vague. Like, what are my thoughts? I don't care about BFR training. Like, what do you want to accomplish personally? And I can give you some actual tactical advice for that. That's the benefit of the Daily Swole. It's the benefit of the live cast. Don't ask me general questions that you can Google. Ask me questions about you and what you want to do, and I can give you my perspective on it. Ashley, that happened to me when I had shit form on overhead squats. Took a week or so to go away completely. The first time I ever did arms, like the first time I ever worked out, I couldn't straighten my arm for like 2 or 3 weeks. Like literally, I couldn't. I thought I fucking destroyed my elbow. I couldn't. It was like a wire. My biceps tendon was just locked. It was so fucking swollen. I couldn't even straighten my arm. Tiffany, I turn away from the chat for one moment and bam, 30 new messages. Pow, 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 pow. Fucking blowing up. We's blowing up. We's blowing up. Delicious chat. Delicious action. Eric, I can't wait for 2 weeks to have my own video on my six month progress. Good shit. Can't wait to see it. Kendall, I went to the gym for about a month because they only required gloves, but then they started requiring masks. So fuck that. I agree. Completely fuck that. Fuck that shit. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be wearing a mask. I'm just not going to wear a mask to the gym. I'm not going to wear a mask to the gym. That's why I'm working out at home. I don't have to wear a mask. I don't have to wear a shirt. I don't have to wear pants. I can fucking free ball. The only problem is you want to free ball with kettlebell swings. Whack. Whack. Elise, sometimes when I do certain yoga positions and my toes kind of lock up a little and hurt, not sure if I'm doing too much too soon or not enough hydration. Papa, can you hear me? Can you give me some advice on what muscles to train to help with knee valgus? Gluteus medius, lateral tube walking. Lateral tube walking. You can also do maybe step back lunges with some band resisted abduction. So lateral tube walking, hip bridges, single leg balance reach, single leg exercises, single leg squats, single leg RDLs. Anything unilateral is great to strengthen the gluteus medius. Also, it's great to make sure you're working your anterior tibialis and you're stretching out your hip flexors too. Hip flexors can oftentimes take over and dominate the external or the external rotation aspects of the gluteus medius, because hip flexors do hip flexion and external rotation, and so does the posterior fibers of the gluteus medius. So you want to make sure that you are immobilizing or neutralizing or inhibiting your hip flexors, and then also getting into, so inhibiting your hip flexors and activating your your gluteus medius and your gluteus maximus. But lateral tube walking is fantastic. That's one of the best ones. You can do hip bridges with resisted abduction too. You can put a band just above your knees. Just make sure when you're doing the lateral tube walking, don't put the band over your thighs. Put it around your ankles. Most people like to put around their thighs. They're externally rotating and they're arching their back too much. They're not doing it properly. They're not doing it properly from the contact point on the ground. Christian Guerra. Numbers are going up here. They just started reclosing businesses, bars, clubs, tubing, and river sites and restaurants have to decrease occupancy in Texas, right? Because of the spike. Damn. Do a 10,000 calorie grass-fed beef and sweet potato challenge. No way. I'm not going to waste the beef. No way. I'd never be able to do it. Not possible. Nubenitas Gaming. What would suggest as a way to help with mind-muscle connection? I feel everything I've tried to this point. I feel I'm not able to maximize contractions of my lats or left bicep. Well, I'd have to see. You're probably compensating. And you're probably just not doing the right exercises. I mean, definitely everything you've tried to this point. But what you just said is everything that you failed with to this point hasn't worked. It's like, yeah, that's what things that haven't worked yet. You just haven't figured out what works best. If you're not practicing yoga, I recommend doing that. That really helps inhibit certain muscles that might affect activation. But isolation exercises that completely isolate those areas and focus more on intramuscular coordination. So you're doing more slow and controlled repetitions. You're focusing more on that individual muscle before you start integrating. A lot of exercises work multiple joints, and a lot of other joints are activating and taking over because they're already dominant. I know that might have just gone, but it's kind of the answer, or what I have to. That's all I have to say about that. No Benitas Gaming. Will, I've been working on my glute medius ever since finishing Scorched Earth. Definitely identified as a problem area for me. Good shit. Pop, I'm going to wear my altitude mask if they force me to wear a mask. Then I'm going to tell folks it helps keep my COVID from getting out. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Let's see. The governor is only recommending precautions, not making them mandatory. In Texas? I don't know the deets. What's up, Jessica? How we doing? What's good, fam? Oh, Papa. What you doing, baby girl? What you doing? You here on the Pupcast? Yes. Oh, yeah. The Rebbies. Oh, it's a good girl. You're such a good girl. Ah, good girl. Everyone loves you. Everyone loves you on the Pupcast. Oh, you want the belly rubs? You want more rubs? You want more rubbies? You want more rubs? Oh, you're a good girl. You're such a good girl. That's a good girl. I need to stand up. Oh, my back. She's so cute. Look at her arms just all kicked out. I know. Daddy's got to finish the podcast. Daddy's got to finish the podcast. I got to finish the man cast. Oh, there we go. Let's see here. Work it, work it. Papa is up. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. A sexy beach. You're a sexy beach. Everyone loves you, and all you're doing is being a bump on a log. Yeah. You're such a good girl. Good fucking girl. Ah, very nice. My papa is tumor free. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. I want to wake up from a nap to belly rubs and be called a good girl. That's the life. I love it. I love it. I want to wake up from a nap to belly rubs and be called a good girl. You hear that, baby? Everyone is jelly. They're jelly of you because you're so fucking sexy. You're so damn sexy. All right, fam, let's give away this card. And oh God. Oh my God. We have a little Daddy Swolio's girl. All right. What up? I hope Daddy's doing well. Daddy's doing really good. All right. I like it. I like it. Here we go. We're going deep today. We're going deep. The groupies are coming out now. The swolpies. The swolpies. That sounds like a disease. Swolpies. Man, I got a nasty case of swolpies. Gross. That sounds like a sex disease. My God. My God. What have we done? What have we done? I know, right? We got groupies. We got groupies. Papa Swolio. I'm popular now. I'm super popular. I got groupies. I'm proud of myself. I'm super stoked. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's see here. What we got going on? I want to get some more. Oh, come on now. We got those groupies. We got the juicy groupies. Swolpies, not to confuse. Well, I'm going to make those. I got to make those shirts. The swole sluts. You all want them. Yeah, I know you'll wear them. I'm going to wear them. I got some cool stuff. The swolpies are flaring up. I got a nasty case. My swolpies are flaring up. Oh, I got swolpies all over my biceps. Yeah. A little bit too high on the. There we go. Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. A super chat just popped up? Oh, thank you. I can do super chats now? Thank you. I appreciate it. That must be a new update on my app. Oh, shit. I didn't know I get super chats. Why, thank you, Amanda. I appreciate it. This podcast is fire, so into it. Thank you. You just got my nips going. You just got my nips going. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's like I'm busking, right? I'm busking on the side of the street. You're throwing in there, dance, monkey, dance. Dance, monkey, dance. I like that for, it's like, hey, you know, for if I get enough super chats, we'll do a water break. What? He's extorting me for my hydration. No, I appreciate it. I didn't know. Some of you have said that I've gotten super chats before, but I never actually saw the alert. That must be something new. I know Phil's mentioned it in the comments. a couple times, or someone, you guys have mentioned it, but that's super cool. Whoa, thank you. Look at this. I appreciate it. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. Keep me live. Well, now I'm not going anywhere. No, that's great. No, I appreciate it, fam. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, you know, that's probably where it's going to end up going when it goes to the Q&As and stuff. You know, the more it grows, the faster the chat goes. I'm starting to, it's really awesome how many, how the channel's doing, especially with the extra thirsty and a lot of people coming in. There's, it's funny when I turn or I'm doing something or I'm reading a post, I come back to the chat. I'm like, where the fuck am I? Or I stay on a post and then I come back to the window and I scroll. I'm like, holy shit, I'm scrolling. Like, man, I missed just like not 1,000, but I'll miss like 50 or 100 comments. And I have to like sift through and try to catch up. So you guys are beasts. And I appreciate all the support, fam. All the support. Thank you, Kendall. Thanks for the gains. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Scared the shit out of me when I first got the alert for all the super chats. I'm like, whoa. Because I update the app whenever there's an update. And I couldn't see super chats for a while. So I appreciate it. Let's see. No lie, I'm 2 days out from going ham with the virtual trainer and my chest is still sore, but guess what? It's time to hit it again. Can't relent. No mercy. No surrender. No mercy. No surrender. Oh, now you got to slip a nip. She gave you 5. Ho, 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 ho. All right. All right. I see where this is going. I see where this is going. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this comment though. Alan Roberts with hair. God, that is such a fucking disturbing picture. Why'd you give him? Why does he have hair like a weeb? What the fuck is that? Like, it looks like one of those. Who has hair like that? One of the dudes from like Twilight or some shit. He's got that fucking like ninja hair. Are most of the Swole fam watching through YouTube? Yup. For sure. If you're watching on Facebook, you might be like, man, no one's watching the podcast. But yeah. Yeah. Everyone's watching on YouTube. It's about 10 to 15x, 10 to 15 times the amount of people usually on YouTube. So most people watch on YouTube. Kashina, I agree with you. We got 102 watching and 83 likes. We need to get that ratio up more. Smash that like button, beaches. Smash it. Yeah. That's exactly who it was. V Shred's hair on Alan. That's what it was. It's much better. Yeah, it looks exactly like V Shred. V Shred's hair. When do we stop taking water breaks? That's up to you. We're going to do the Swole card, but you guys don't call for it anymore. You guys don't ask for it. It's not on me. You're the ones that don't fucking want it. It's your problem, right? That's your beaches. You guys are the ones that don't want the water break. The water break is always available for the most part, but it's not like something that just fucking appears. You're not entitled to a water break. Not entitled to that shit. Where's Alan Roberts with hair? Where'd you go? Alan Roberts with hair? Where's that tennis ball? I call for it every fucking time. The fuck? Well, Yolanda, you just said you just got your alert, so you haven't been here. And you haven't called for it the last couple days. And it's up to you. It's up to you. If you call for it and you don't get everyone else excited about a water break, it's not like one person can get a water break going. I see a couple people busting nuts in the comments. As if that's sufficient. Just like 1 or 2. All right. No one cares. No one cares, apparently. There's a couple. Let's see. Carla. Okay. The times I'm here. All right. Squirt in the comments. I hear you. Kashina. All right. Understood. That's it. There's 3 people that want a water break. Oh, here we go. All right. Dawn, Diana, Isabel, extra thirsty, hydrate. All right. All right. Easy. Easy beaches. Calm the fuck down. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's get this fucking beach going. Yes, it's time. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty. I need to give like lead time. It takes fucking forever. Papa, you want to do water break, baby girl? You want to do water break? Water break with Daddy? Should we get Papa for the water break? Water break. Come on, kitty. Yes, we need you. Come on, baby girl. Water break. Water break. Water break. Water break. Yeah. 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 Dan. It's a water break with Papa Swolio. Papa Swolio. Yeah, Swolio. Papa Swolio. Oh, you need a bath. You stinky beast. Come on, just go here. You need a bath. You stink. You stinky beesh. All right, here we go. Where's my water? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Ready, kitty? Let's get the kitty. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, God. All right, here we go. Come on, princess. Let's go. Here we go. All right, where's my water? 3, 2, 1. Dance time. If it's your first water break, chug the fucking shit. Ah, good kitty. Good kitty. Yes, good kitty. Yeah. You got hair in my mouth. You nasty. You nasty. You a nasty girl. Go over here. Go over here. I don't want to touch your butthole. Ew. Gross. Careful. Your belly's warm. She is a Jack Russell and a Chihuahua. Right, baby? She's such a good girl. Oh, someone gave another super chat. Thank you. Oh, water break. There we go. I got the burp. It's already rendered. Oh, man. I wish it was rendered. Got so much editing to do. Thank you so much. Thanks, Papa, for the great content, for helping me get back into training. You're very welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Papa says thank you. Right? Right? They gave you a super chat. That was for you. I couldn't do it without you. Where would I be without you? Where would this podcast be without you? You're the star of the show. Yeah. You're the star of the show. You're gonna fall asleep, like just sitting up? You falling asleep? You gonna take a nap just right now? just like she's slowly closing her eyes. She's slowly falling asleep. You see her eyes? Her eyes are literally. Her head starts shaking a little bit. Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, the nips. Oh, God, no. My nips. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Appreciate it. Ow. Wow, you didn't have to scratch my nip. Look how she goes all the way to the end. All right, fine. Screw you too. Stay there. How old is Papa? She is, we don't know, really. I think she's like 15. She was like 14 or 15. She's getting there. She's getting there. Oh, man. She's getting there. But she's so healthy. She jumps up on the bed. She goes up and down stairs like nothing. So she's really healthy. She eats raw beef and sweet potatoes and berries and all the shit that I eat. She literally eats what I eat. Literally. She just eats her meat raw. She's being a lazy beach today, not interested in being on the man cast. I know. What's that all about? What the fuck? Life would suck without Papa's content. Yay! Thank you. Yow. Papa, you need some bumper stickers. We have stickers in the store. Swolenormousapparel.com. We have some stickers. I guess you could put them on your bumper. Stickers are stickers, yeah? Let me see here. Let's see. Bumper stickers. I guess we have that. We need some more. Let me see. We got bumper stickers? Let's see. Take a couple more comments. We got to do the Swole card. Let's see here. Puppy gives 0 fucks. Yeah, she doesn't care. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Papa, it's 7:30 here in Australia, about to head on a hike. Good for you. Papa's been doing the yin yoga. Maybe. Maybe. Window decals. Do you have those? Window decals. There's stickers there, and there's the die cut stickers, but on the inside, you mean that sticker on the front? I don't think so. Look, I mean, right now it's all through Teespring, but it's like, you know, always looking to expand stuff. But right now, like, there's a certain focus on, yes, we're going to expand shit into different areas. Oh, by the way, there's a brand new Extra Thirsty that just dropped right here in the channel, so you can catch that right after we wrap up here. Just dropped a brand new video. Actually, it's live right now, so I'm going to bring this on the screen. So in case you want to check it out, Extra Thirsty. Remember the first one that I did on Reese's? And those pieces? Why is this, why can I bring that over? Format. Let me see. Why is that not opening? Open. Got it. All right. Let's see. All right. We got a new Extra Thirsty here. You just watched it? You just left and came back? No, this one, Extra Thirsty. Look at that guy's face. Who's that guy? Not happy about the Reese's. Not too happy. Not too happy. Where did this ASMR craze actually start? Fucking, who knows? Who knows who started doing that? Probably the Asians. They seem to always have like a leg up, right? Anyone from the Far East, anyone from the Orient, they're just like, they're ahead technological wise. They're ahead on the creepy shit. That So Young girl, she's ahead on the animal abuse, right? That was the other Extra Thirsty. This chick. What's with this shit? What the fuck is going on? What is going on? What is going on over there? What is going on over there? That's fucking cool. This is fucking cool. CG. I have Pop on my phone, laptop, and TV. So you watch me on the TV, and then you're watching some Extra Thirsty on your phone. Tell me some of you do that. Tell me some of you just play in the background. You're playing the podcast, and then you're watching the Extra Thirsty. That's fucking fire. I know that's what you're doing. That's awesome. That's awesome. That just got me fucking wet. That just got me fucking wet. That's good shit. How long will it take to grow a beard like you from clean shaven? I don't know. How long does it take for you to grow a beard? Have you ever tried? You're asking, you are the question machine. I appreciate the intensity. You have no shortage of questions. Legit. You're on it. Everything starts in Asia. Even pandemics, apparently. ASMR is amazing when it involves food. I'm out. Well, I mean, there are certain types that aren't. The problem with the ASMR is that it's being promoted on YouTube, and the fact that it's about eating, like, it's not just eating food. It's eating like often excessive amounts of food, and it's shit food. And come on, people are so unhealthy. We're not promoting good shit. It's gross when Zach Schwa is eating steak and asparagus and it's all his chewing, but at least it's fucking real food. At least it's not blue neon candy. That's what I say. I say at least it's fucking actual food. I have Twitch on TV and Facebook chat on the phone. Yeah, how do you watch? I like this. In the comments right now before we bust out. How do you watch the Daily Swole? I like this double up. This is fire. I look anorexic, Papa. Oh, yeah? Good. Good. 400 pounds. Oh, you're a feeder. Gross. Your profile picture is disgusting, by the way. I look anorexic. I look anorexic relative to you. Gross. Gross. Yeah. I look anorexic compared to Tess Holiday. That's for damn sure. Oh, I got a hair in my mouth. Fuck, it happens. Thanks, we'll appreciate it. Nice. 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 Oh god, that just reminded me of the what was it? The Key and Peele, those skits. Nice. 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 I'm gonna go watch that one again. Nice. Oh, Jessica, it's a troll. Probably coming over from Feeder Boy or Moki Baby. Nice. Nice. You fucking gains. These gains are anorexic. I can't wait to pump today. I'm in such a good mood. God, I love a good trolling. Fucking fire. Persephone, I chat in Swole TV and watch on my TV. Other times I have my earbuds in while working around the home. I love it. Nice. I like watching, catch, and cook. Let's see here. Nice. I cast from my phone to my TV. Watch on my phone sometimes, computer mostly. Chat on phone, video on TV through YouTube. That's pretty cool. You get like a double dip. Does that count as 2 views? Does that count as 2 eyes? Or is it the same account? I don't know. Are my numbers inflated? Are the numbers off? Are we fluffing the numbers? There's like 3 people watching right now. Everyone's just on 20 different devices. I have 6 phones, Papa. Noise. You just noise my noise? Noise. Is it only 1 view? I'm actually curious. I was actually curious about that for a second. I'm like, oh shit. There's like 4 people watching live. Everyone's just watching everywhere. At least I don't purchase views. Can you purchase views? Like legit? Like on YouTube? I mean, running ads is not purchasing views. That's marketing, but I guess you can, right? I'm sure you can there's probably bots or things that spam accounts. I can imagine. They do that on Instagram. Hey, pay this much for this many likes. That doesn't help. If anything, it flags your account. They know what they're doing. Whatever. Was watching today while putting together my new smoker. Ooh, nice. 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 I actually got a new cast iron pan yesterday. It was fucking delicious. Yeah, you can purchase, you could definitely purchase followers. You can purchase likes. I mean, sometimes you're not purchasing followers, you're not purchasing likes, but you can, there's different ways to market. Like you can pay accounts, like larger accounts to feature your post. It's just marketing. It's just ads and distribution. But sometimes you can actually pay and they turn on those bot farms and shit, Don't feed into the trolls. Just ignore it. Whatever. 490 pounds, fit and sexy. The race. Yeah. I love this. This time at this age, this day and age that we're living in, fam. Oh, it's gonna get so much worse. We're heading right into the snowstorm this year. This year is full snowstorm, full snowflake mode. Protect the feelings. Protect your feelings. Protect them. Protect the feelings. Well, I was just curious. I mean, if you're watching on 3 accounts, it gives me an idea. I definitely want to know if I have 30 or 300 for sure. I mean, you know what's interesting? I totally care about, like a lot of people say, don't care about the views. Like I totally care about the views. I absolutely do care about the views, but I care about the views in terms of, I care about the views as far as they go for analytics, because if you're getting a lot of views, it might mean that you did your SEO properly. It might mean that you tagged properly. It might mean that you had a better thumbnail. It might mean that people liked your content more. It might mean that more people got notifications. So I follow that, of course. Those metrics are important for a business standpoint. It's important for like if you're looking at them properly. But the problem is when people look at views in terms of, self-worth. I'm so disconnected from it. I don't give a shit. But if a video doesn't get views, I want to know why. So that's the discrepancy. A lot of people just have personal accounts, but because all I do is business, All I do is win, 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 no matter what. All I do is get fucking yoked. She's sleeping. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. More views means your message would spread. Yeah. Well, they're important to know. It's important to know what works and what doesn't. But what I mean is posting and internalizing that as, okay, if I don't get views, then people don't like me. That's shitty. But if you're, using it as terms of a metric for whether or not your message is reaching where it needs to reach, that's different. Oh, don't engage. It's funny. Let's see. Dante. Oh, little philosophy. We'll give away this Swole card. Dante, would fat people push a button that turns them athletic instantly? Or are they just positive because they are too lazy to put in the work? Yes, they would. Yes, they would. If you gave someone a button and someone that is pushing fat acceptance hard, and you said, here's a button, if you push it, you'll be, boom, boom, boom. Absolutely, they would push it. Absolutely. The problem is when people are obese and they start getting this, they cover themselves in their protective feelings blanket, and now they're being promoted and they have celebrity and followings because they are the head or they're the most visible person in a fat acceptance movement or body positive movement. Then they can't change or lose weight because they get cannibalized by their own. That's what the extremes do. If you are a poster child or you are like the figurehead of the fat acceptance movement and you start losing weight, you're going to get criticized by your own, quote, people. That's what happens with those extremes. You're not extreme enough. And that's what happens with all the social justice bullshit. You're no longer one of them. You're a foot soldier until you don't agree, and then you're fucking demonized and you're a racist, you're the enemy, and all that bullshit. It's all fucking nonsense. It's fucking nonsense. Sometimes there are some fundamental things that are good intentioned, but the execution and the whole fucking message and the movements are just fucking trash. Like what's going on right now. It's fucking stupid. It's just not being done right, and it's very scary and dangerous and threatens our country from ways that most people aren't aware of. And it's bad news. Very bad news. And this is something that's really ingrained too. It's really ingrained in our society, and it's really dug in. It's really dug in, and it's very diffused. It's not the right word. It's God, what's the word for it? Fuck. It's so integrated because it's individual. It's on an individual basis, essentially. Not disconnected, not distributed. I'm not thinking of it properly. Anyway, we're coming to the tail end. That's a whole conversation for another time, for another show. We'll talk about it another time. Anyway. No, not embedded. No, that's not the word I was looking for. Whatever. No, not multifaceted. I'm thinking, well, it's like individual sleeper cells, essentially. Kind of like how a terrorist organization will have sleeper cells. But most people these are ideologues that are essentially individual. It's like we have all these Manchurian candidates that just got flipped, like that switch just flipped on. What is really a problem is the fact that these movements are joining together like slime, like the blob. And these larger ideas are just completely gathering all the other social justice movements, like from fat acceptance to body positivity, all those things from fitness and wellness, all the feelings, the feelings brigade, they're all just mobbing together under this one banner, and it just doesn't make sense. It's incoherent. And the extremists are very, very dangerous. Very, very fucking dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Yep. And it's extremely violent, as you're seeing a lot. It's not loving. It's not accepting. It's extremely exclusionary, and it's very, very aggressive. And it's It's just vying for power. That's all it is. It's a power play. And it's veiled. I've been saying this for the entire time. This is the same thing with fat acceptance. It's a vie for power. That's all it is. It's under a veil of acceptance and love and compassion, and it's weaponized. It's weaponized compassion. You're one of us or you're evil. You believe in what we believe or you don't understand. You're not on our side, you're the enemy. You don't say anything, you're a horrible person. It's like, it's stupid. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You're more damned if you do. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that shit. There's so much stuff. There's so much shit that comes out. Everyone that's bending over, apologizing. Fuck you. Suck a dick. Come cancel this bit. Come cancel me. Cancel me. Do it. Fucking do it. Do it. How? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You little fucking beesh. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? The fuck are you going to do about it? I'm running on the anti-pussification platform. Let's see. Angela Anasta watched a video earlier on how a woman changed from a fat acceptance to our movement because basically she got a gallbladder stones from obesity. Her story was really incredible. Ooh, ouch. Papa's podcast makes all the other channels look like a popsicle stand for kids. Yeah, fucking laying down that knowledge cock. People don't sling that KC like an eggplant. Bam. Let's see. These extremists are no different than ISIS, fighting for their beliefs and power grab. Yes, power vacuums. Totally true. It's all true. It's all true. You can't. That exists, and this is the problem. This is the problem when you have people that don't know their history. You know, they don't know their history. History, literally, it's not just a fucking saying. History repeats itself. It fucking does, because every generation has no concept of what happened before they were born. You see a movie, you read it, you read about it in a book. Like, you might read about it, you might watch a movie, your parents told you, your grandparents told you something. It's like, oh, when I was your age, we used to walk uphill in the snow both ways to get to school. Man, you kids have it so good. Man, get off my lawn. You know, you have all that shit. It's like, you don't remember before there were televisions. You know, you don't have any context. You don't have any fucking context for that shit. So you don't understand how these things start. You don't see the gradual transition. And look, and I'm not an expert in any of this stuff, but I see a lot of these things. I mean, this is how the Nazis came to power. It wasn't overnight. It wasn't like, it wasn't like Hitler came in saying, we're going to just eliminate, we're going to put the Jews on. Everyone, come on the train. We're going on a field trip. Nope. He didn't come in. He didn't open up with, Hitler didn't run on the slaughter of the Jews campaign. That's not how it started. FYI. It doesn't start like that. That's not the first step. That's not the pamphlet you get when you go to the rally. Okay? It's like this incremental thing that just sneaks its way in. When there's depression, when there's despair, when there's no hope. That's it. Give a mouse a cookie, gonna want a glass of milk. If you don't know that book, and it's a kid's book, Google it, flip through it. It's a good lesson. I always use that example. I don't think there's a better, I'm sure there's better ones or different ones, but it's a real good one. Yeah, scapegoats. Anyway, and I'm not an expert on World War II or things like that, but you can see all the correlations. You see that. You see it extreme left, extreme right. You see it both ways. Maoist China and all these different things. I mean, it's all there. It's all there. It's not good. Not good. Yeah, I remember you sharing your story, Yolanda. I do remember growing up without television because I was born into a cult and it wasn't allowed. That's right. No outside ideas. And what's really scary is when you start like eliminating history and you start usurping science and research and technology, math. Like you start going against these fucking things. You start going against common sense, objective shit. Look, if you want things to change in any way, if you want science to improve, if you want social things to improve, it comes down to science. It comes down to data. It comes down to actual running tests and being objective with these things. But there's too many feelings, and feelings mask decisions. Feelings mask decisions. You don't make good decisions when you're emotional. And most people just make decisions on emotion, which is why people don't get fucking, and people quit when they get upset, right? They quit. They start training when they have a high emotion and they have one bad day and they quit. People make decisions off emotions and they fluctuate back and forth. They're not consistent. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Yeah. All right, fam, let's give away the Swole card. We're going deep. I like it. I like it. All right, fam, where's my Swole card at? Where are we at here? Let's give it away. Here we go. Hashtag go deeper. Who the fuck? I go to the basement, take a steak out of the freezer, and I come back to talking about Nazis. Welcome to the Daily fucking Swole. Here we go, fam. Swole cod potty. Oh, freaky, 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 freaky beach, freaky beach. Hashtag go deeper, beach. Go deeper. How deep can you go? Hashtag go deeper. Going deeper. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. No, one more time. Missed it, missed it, missed it, missed it. Waiting for. Justine, you got it. Good one. Good one. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Excellent. I think that's going to stay on the screen because I hit it again. Congratulations, Justine Turman. There you go. Toyman. Congratulations. Thank you so much for playing. You have won today's Swole card. Yay. Everyone say congratulations, Justine. Congratulations. I will send you this Swole card. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com with Swole card 1512 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. We'll get you this card. This glorious card right here. Dun, 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 dun. Sexy unicorn, that peppermint tip not included. Not included. All right, fam. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 1512. Go enjoy those new extra thirsties. There will be more coming later, so don't miss that. And I'll see you tomorrow for episode 1513 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. Thanks for joining me. Remember, if you're interested in learning more about the Swole fam, checking out all the good shit, downloading the 7 pillars, all that, swolenormousx.com, and make sure that you subscribe here for more live streams every day, and also brand new extra thirsties all day long right here on the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for episode 1513. Thank you, everyone, for the super chats and for being here for the long cast. That big, long, husky, thick, sweaty cast. That's how you like it. That's how you fucking like it. You like that shit. I'll see you tomorrow, fam. Peace, McGee's, deuce, Magoose, ya boy, Papa Swolio. Oh. Out. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock's crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man.